What's up, guys? So I told you I'd make a video showing like the methods and materials that I'm using to learn Punjabi. Um, just so everybody knows, like I did start learning like last year, but I only really put in maybe a month of learning. And it wasn't even like a month like every day that month. It was like really spread out. Like I had other things going on. So yeah, but I was able to like learn the alphabet and like basic stuff. Um, but yeah, so now I started back again maybe like 2 weeks ago, and and yeah, so I'm just gonna go right down the line of the things that I'm using, and yeah, so I started using this book, the colloquial Punjabi, but I don't know. The same thing happened to me last year that I got to a certain point in this book and like it just kind of got boring. I don't know what it is. I think it might be like I don't know the voices and the dialogues or something. I don't know, but for some reason it just didn't keep my interest. Like I think it's a good book, but um I don't know. I just kind of like got bored with it like halfway through. So then I went back to my other Punjabi book, my teacher self, which I have a history of really liking these books, the teacher self books. I remember I used the one for Turkish, and I didn't even finish it. Like I was speaking with people before I even finished it. Um, so yeah, but I don't know, I'm about halfway through this one now. Um, I'm on what unit? Seven, I think. Six. So yeah, I'm about halfway through, and I don't know, like I'm enjoying this book a lot better than the colloquial one. Um, I again, I'm not sure why. Um, they're both good companies and they're both good books, but yeah, for some reason I like the other one better. I do use the audio for both of them. Like, sometimes I just listen to the audio for the other one, even though even though it seems that I don't really like it. But the I do like the audio better for this one. This one is like much better. And I think I like the explanations better in this one. Cuz I mean, I'm not one to really like sit there and really like how can I say like really concrete the grammar in my mind or anything, but what I do like to do is be able to get to the point that I can recognize patterns and then like hear the patterns and you know know exactly what's going on because of the patterns. I prefer to learn patterns first, like grammatical patterns, and then fill in the blanks later with like the verb stems. That's why like some languages just I'm not good at them because they're like all irregular, and I like more regular languages. It's okay if there's a few like irregular things, but in general, I like things to be pretty consistent. So far, it's been going good for that. There are some irregularities in Punjabi, but not as many as some languages. Um, so yeah, those are the main things that I'm using, and more so this one. Um, I have this book too. It doesn't have anything on the front, but it's called Learn Punjabi in 30 Days, and obviously it's not like Learn Punjabi in 30 days. Um, but basically it just has like things grouped together in a way, um, like that you can go through this in 30 days and kind of have like a good base of vocabulary kind of. This is kind of like this is kind of like my break time book, if you get what I mean. So like if I don't really want to do anything and I just kind of want to sit there for a little while, but I want to like look at something, then I have this book in my hand. Like I usually keep it right there next to like my couch. So I'll pick it up and just kind of flip through it. Um, I don't memorize anything in it. I just kind of look around at the different words, the different sentences. They have a group like they have things grouped like by like here it's like third person, so then it has like examples of like third person. Then they have like locative case. They have the examples of locative, and same with like adjective. And then they also have some writings in the back. So it's like the by how do they call that? It I don't think they just call it bilingual. They call it like where like one page is one language and the other one is a different one. Yeah. So then, but there was something else I was gonna mention about this book too that I liked. But anyway, it has the categorization of the like grammatical patterns, which I think is really cool. They also have like groups of the like different like like names of days or like months or like even more things like disease. Like so this page has like all kinds of vocabulary that have to do with disease. So it's like grouped together. Anyway, yeah, so that's like my break time book. And then for like other things, there's this app called Ling. And it's kind of like Duolingo, and I use that like every day. Sometimes I do it more than once. Um, and it's very similar to Duolingo. So it's like got like the again like the categories, and then they have like vocabulary related to those categories, and they have the audio and the writing. So yeah, so I really like that one. And then there's also Fluently, but I don't really use that one because it's like I think I don't really know why. I think it's because I didn't pay for it. so so like I don't have access to a lot of the things. But yeah, and then like the other thing, and this is kind of like what I did right in the beginning when I started learning again was I started watching this series. I'm really gonna like say like still my pronunciation sucks. So like go ahead and make fun of me. So like the name of it is Yarjigri Kasuti degree. Oh, that's hard. I hate that. Like I try to say a word like in a language that's an English word, like and the accent gets all messed up. Anyway, um, so Yarjigri Kasuti degree. Yeah. So anyway, this series like I really like the series. I'm not even one to really like watching series. But I really liked this one, and like I really got like attached to like the characters and like and I really and by the way, no, I don't watch these with like subtitles. Like I am 100% anti subtitle because I feel like if I'm watching something with subtitles, then I'm not actually paying attention to the language that's being spoken. So yeah. But yeah, so I plan on like I watched the 2 seasons of that, and I plan on watching it again probably at the end of the month, just to see like my progress because already like every day I notice that I understand a little bit more because I have some random podcasts. I'm not gonna go through them with you guys because they're just kind of random podcasts that I don't really like care about. That I just typed in Punjabi and like subscribe to them, but just to get some listening practice. So yeah, like as far as my routine, I pretty much do like about 30 minutes to maybe 1 hour a day of like focused study, like active study. And that's when I usually do like the teach yourself book with like the like listening really well to the dialogues and like doing like the exercises and stuff. Um and then besides that, like I listen to music and I sometimes just put the like the podcast or something on to hear the things. And like yeah, little by little like I'm catching more and more like prepositions and like the grammar patterns that I'm looking at and like things like that. So I don't know, but I am like 100% confident that I will be able to communicate at a decent level in this language within 3 months of learning. So I'm not even worried about that. My issue is really mainly pronunciation, because there are some like sounds. This is my first Indian language, so a lot of the sounds, um, you know, I'm just not that good at. But it'll get there, and yeah. But anyway, so if anybody has any questions, then let me know. Besides that, I'm just gonna be out.